I often think back to when I was a kid and I had these Star Trek action figures, or I would watch the series on TV and just be in awe of what the stories were that I was watching and the characters. I don't think I ever could have understood, like, going forward all these years of my life, that I would be in the position that I'm in, to be able to sort of be the, for now anyways, the guardian of what Star Trek is. I hadn't written one thing for the score. I had written about 20 versions of what might be a main theme, which I was not happy with any of them. And that's when I came up with this thing, which we ended up calling the Enterprising Young Men in the film, as they were heading off to see the Enterprise for the first time. That was the first thing that I wrote, that when we hit upon it, was like, yes, that's it. And then from there, once we were settled on that, then I went and I figured out Spock's theme, and then I figured out just some other ideas that were going to be in the film Nero. And once those were all sort of worked out, then I was able to sit down and start writing the score. For me, a big part of what Star Trek was the music. And I feel very lucky and I feel very honored that it's a franchise that I get to be a part of, because it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites of everything out there in the world. I really love it because I love what it's about. I love ultimately what the themes are. I love the fact that they talk about interpersonal relationships, they talk about humanity, they talk about what's good for the planet, what's not good for the planet. Like, all the issues they touch on, you look at and you go, these are the things we should always be talking about in our own world. These are the things we should be discussing. You draw from all the experiences in your life to create things. No matter what art you're doing, it all comes through the inspiration of experiences. And if it doesn't, then it somehow never seems to really ring true. If you're just trying to manufacture something, it doesn't work.